this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know my story, you know who I am. That's all that matters. My music is just a platform so I can spread Jesus a little bit better. But I'm gonna talk about my testimony. It might get a little gritty. I'm
Right.
gonna talk about my pain. I'm gonna talk about what I've been through. So it's not gonna always be yes, Jesus loves me. It's not always gonna be precious Lord, take my
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
It's not always
To
gonna be.
me, that's gospel
That's
music.
what I'm
Like,
saying. It's not
you
gonna
sing
be.
praise to the
It's
Lord.
not gonna always be feel good music. I gotta tell you where I came from, so you
Right.
can get a little bit of my inside story. So yes, I'm a Christian saved by grace, and God is who I believe in. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in denomination. I believe in Jesus,
Right.
and that's what I believe in, and that's who I am. I'm not saying I'm out here drinking. I'm not out here smoking. I'm not doing none of that. I believe in who Jesus is, and
Yeah.
my music is gonna reflect that. But I am a rapper. I am who I use my gift to spread the love of Jesus, and I spread it through, all kind of ways. I might tell you how I was broken and I was messed up, but He healed me. It's not like I said, it's not always gonna be feel good music, and
Right.
that's what people want. That's what they see when they see a
It can
gospel
be.
rapper. That's what they see when they see
Yeah.
us.
I
They put
mean,
that
Jesus
label on.
turned water into wine.
I'm
I mean,
saying,
people sipped a little something during Jesus' time.
and
I
people don't understand
mean,
Jesus got beat. We don't want to
you
talk
know,
about. We don't want to talk about when Jesus got beat. We want to just talk about what He can do for us and how He sets us free. But we don't want to talk about the pain He had to endure. We don't want to. We don't want to make anybody uncomfortable in their own shoes. So they be like, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and that's all they get. But they won't never. Sometimes now in churches they don't even do testimony service no more
yeah.
because it gets too deep. But I need to know where you
But that's
came
what, yeah,
from,
in order
so I
to
can. So in order, so
get
we.
you where you need to go.
That's it.
So you can relate.
That's
You know,
it.
You have to be
That's it.
relatable if you want to
Yeah.
attract somebody to the mission, into the kingdom. Then you have to go where they are and bring them out of it.
That's it,
And
man.
they're not gonna listen to you and follow you out if you've never been there.
Right.
Because
You
they
ain't
already,
even never walked in my.
Right.
You, ain't,
That's
You gotta
it.
have been
not
where
only
they're
have you
at.
not walked in my shoes, you ain't even crossed my path.
Right. You never
That's
even been in the same neighborhood
You
as
know
me.
what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So like, unless you've
You need
been
to get
there,
out these projects, man. You ever been to the
right?
project?
You've never
Some
even
people
been to
love
the
it.
projects.
You ever
That's
been
it.
to the trailer park? Some people
That's
love
it,
it.
man.
It's
Because
all they
I
know.
tell people, I live in Crystal, and I live in the Gap. They call it the hood. But the thing is, there's good people where I live.
Yeah.
There's great people where I live. I'm not saying where you can't never forget where you came from.
No.
Right.
And that's what we feel as like some Christian people, man, they get into a mindset where, oh, you can't be, but the hood is where we need to be.
That's right.
The block is where we need to be.
And you absolutely right. And that's why I see people made fun of that Jesus is King album by Kanye. But I love that one song where he's got the song where he's saying, but have you heard from the Christians?
Right.
They'll be the first ones to judge me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let he who has not sinned cast the first stone,
Right.
please.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
You
So
know what I'm
that's
saying?
why
Like-
people get in that place where they feel like they cast their stones and they cast them and they forget about the plank in their own eye. They forget about what they've been through.
Eminem
You know what I'm saying?
said, hey, you're
And-
two good parents.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we forget, and that's why I don't want nobody to ever forget. I don't want to ever forget what I've been through, what I've struggled. I want to be able to help you get through what you're going through by my testimony, by what I've been through. How can we say we Christians and we love God if we never go to the places? Like I read a Bible verse a couple of weeks ago when it said, "I became like the Jews to bring the Jews home. I became like the sick to draw them in. I became like these people so I could get them home."
Right.
No, I didn't dwell in their sin. I didn't do the sin they did, but I went to their place and I went and sat with them so I could tell them who I am. But we get so high and mighty in the church, man. People get so high and mighty. Oh no. If he looks a certain way, I don't need to